Fragrance gang, D4G here. Hey man, welcome man. Hope y'all have been good, man. I know it's been a while since I posted a fragrance video, but hey, we back on the track. Let's talk about it, man. Today we're gonna be talking about the weekly wears, letting y'all know some of the fragrances that I wore throughout the week, the compliments that I got, and there were a lot of compliments throughout this week. Some of these fragrances are new ones that I was testing out, and others I was quite surprised at what people were actually telling me. Let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, man, let's go ahead and get this first one out of the way. Let's talk about Dior Tribute real quick, man. I was quite surprised at the amount of compliments and what people were picking up when they smelt this on me. Ginger, mandarin orange, apple, bergamot, violet leaf, guac wood, saffron, cedar, leather, ambergris, oud, and some sandalwood. Oh yeah, fam. I was quite surprised at the amount of compliments I was getting off of this thing. Very ozonic. It does have a good amount of leather in here, but it has a very nice airiness about it, man. Somewhat green.
What the hell did you just say?
Somewhat green, a good amount of citruses. That apple note plays a good part in it. In the opening, I get that nice ginger spice mixing together with the apple. You do have a little bit of that leather that comes out, but it's more so in the backdrop of the fragrance, not more so in your face when you initially spray it. The violet leaf adds a nice touch in the opening, which you can pick up a little bit of it, but not too much. Got a good amount of saffron spice as well as it's transitioning. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about this one, but I do have a gas or trash coming this week over this fragrance. But definitely got some compliments from the ladies at my job. They enjoyed it on me as I was walking through the spot, so it was a good day. First fragrance we talked about throughout the week was Dior Tribute. Alright man, alright, let's go over the gym set. Now I got two fragrances for the gym that I'm gonna talk about. The first one, let's go ahead and talk about Dior. Now this one is an Invictus type of fragrance. So you know I'm a big fan of Invictus. I love that DNA. So this is what I ended up wearing on some of my days throughout the week. And yes, this is another complimenting factor fragrance, but we gotta talk about this one. Cinnamon, apple, bergamot, watery notes, lavender, cardamom, sandalwood, and cedar. This is very much an Invictus type of fragrance, bro. Just doesn't have that same body like an Invictus or a Hawas, but as far as the overall smell goes, you're gonna get that all the way through. Nice cinnamon, a good amount of apple, a nice amount of lavender. Yeah, fam, this is a good one, man. Now I wore this to the gym one day, and as I was walking through the gym, some of the, got a compliment, cool, wasn't tripping. One of my boys complimented me on it. I like, hey, appreciate you, fam, good looking eye. Thank you for letting me know. But then a lady came up and she was walking by, and this is somebody who I normally talk to in the gym, say what's up, very cordial. And she complimented me on my fragrance as I was getting ready to walk off. And she said, oh, you smell good. Is that Dior Sauvage?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Hey, fam, I don't know, man. I'm not tripping. I thought it was funny. I definitely appreciate the compliment. I thought it was funny when I heard the Dior Sauvage comparison, but she was quite surprised when I told her that this was a Middle Eastern fragrance. Yeah, she was quite surprised, but still liked it. Gem center of the week, we just rocked out with regular Dior. All right, now I'm sitting real quick because this one definitely threw me off a little bit. Ben Sherman Icon. Now this is one of my favorite fragrances from the rack store, especially under $20. It really don't get much better than Ben Sherman Icon, fam. Green notes, pink pepper, clove, leather, cedar wood, and some sandalwood. Hey fam, I get a good amount of spice in this fragrance. A huge herbal sense, like the green notes in this is definitely up there. It's not heavy, like overpowering, but it does have a nice green, spicy opening when you initially spray this fragrance. Now once this is dry down, it still maintains a little bit of that spice as well as those green facets, but it moves towards a more leather and a sandalwood type of base. Again, still keeping the spices and the green notes, which I do enjoy, and the way it mixes together with the leather and the sandalwood just creates a nice fragrance, especially as it's moving towards that dry down. Very nice, and again, one of my favorite ones from the rack store. Now this fragrance, as I was wearing it, I ended up wearing this one to the gym as well. I wore it throughout the day, and then I wore it to the gym. Now when I was at the gym, one of my buddies that was in there, he smelt it on me. He's like, hey, I really do like your fragrance, man. I like what you rocking today. That's different. So I'm like, okay, cool, thank you, man. Anytime somebody gives me a compliment that I'm cordial with, I like to ask them, what does it smell like to them? And my guy, these were his exact words. My guy said that this smells like the perfect fragrance for Christmas. And when I heard that, I had to think about it, and I started to be able to put two and two together on what he was saying. And it does have a little bit of a Christmas sense, mainly in that opening with how those green notes, those spices mixed together, that clove. That to me is what, because it does kind of have like a pine, like a Christmas tree type of smell. Very nice, fam. I rocks with it. This is already one that I'm a big fan of, but I am definitely going to be having this one on my skin throughout the holidays, because knowing that this is coming off as a Christmas smell to others, this is going to be one that I think is gonna do well throughout my time of the winter as I'm rocking this fragrance. So yes, hey, another fragrance that we rocked out with throughout the week, Ben Sherman Icon. Now let me revisit this fragrance, man, because I wore this one this week. Dunhill Icon Green, man. Y'all know I love this fragrance. Now, this is a great fragrance, but I had to change some things up on this one, man. I don't know what it was, but I sprayed it the other day when I was wearing it. And now y'all remember I said it has a huge Invictus type of DNA. And it does have an Invictus DNA about it. But there's something different that I did not tell y'all about that it still has the DNA, but it's a little bit different at the same time. Cardamom, grapefruit, lavender, pepper, guava wood, and vetiver. Now, if you hear that note breakdown, you definitely see a lot of similarities that Invictus has. Almost everything except the aquatic note. But where this fragrance differentiates from that Invictus body is that you get a lot of cardamom in this, fam. I don't even know how I missed that, bro. You get a lot of cardamom in this, especially in the opening. It's a very soft spice, but it still mixes together with that grapefruit, lavender, gives it a nice touch, man. But that cardamom is the main player in this fragrance. To me, I do stand by what I said as far as it being an Invictus type of fragrance, but it is still a very much mature take on it. Again, with those soft spices up top, especially that cardamom, it's gonna add to the fragrance and dial it down in that playful nature. So my mature fellas out there that still do love that Invictus DNA but don't want that playfulness about it, this is one that you can check out and it's still B.O.B. safe. You can get 100 ml for less than $40 online. Treat yourself, don't teach yourself, man. Another one that's awesome to have in the collection, Dunhill Icon Green. All right. Not gonna talk too much about this one because I do have a comparison video coming up, but Anna Abadai Leather. Now, I told y'all a while back that this fragrance is the perfect fragrance for layering, especially if you have a fragrance that's overly sweet. You wanna add a nice leather note into it. That, boom, do your thing. If you saw the live stream that I did with Jeremy over at House of Colossus, we went over the Memo Paris Discovery set. And in this set, they had a fragrance that immediately reminded me of Anna Abadai Leather. If you've been trying to get your hands on Irish Leather by Memo Paris, look no further, fam. I'm so happy that I found this. This was a blessing that I discovered without even knowing. But Anna Abadai Leather is a great clone of Irish Leather by Memo Paris. And with me having the Discovery set, I'm able to let you know if it's very close, what it is, all that good stuff. I will have a video as well coming soon about the comparison of leather compared to Irish Leather by Memo Paris. And I'm gonna let y'all know how close the comparison is, but fam, just off of what I picked up so far, yeah, right, don't get much better than this, man, especially for $20. Again, this is another one of those treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Don't be scared to dive into this one, especially if you're trying to get that Irish Leather, fam. Very close comparison. But a video will be coming soon. Anna Abadai Leather. All right, one more. Let's do one more. We're gonna talk about the milk real quick. Now, fam, I've actually been able to wear this fragrance this week, and I must say, dog, a beautiful oud and rose fragrance, mostly rose. And you're gonna have a huge body around you. I'm talking about the scent bubble that I had around me, stretched outside of my arms, and it was much more deeper than a conversational style fragrance. Do have a gas or trash coming on this one as well, and I'm telling you, fam, just if you like oud, if you like rose, especially rose, a lot of rose, fam, a lot of clean, airy, almost like an ozonic type of rose. This is one that you want to have to check out, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm not even a big fan of rose fragrances, but this one is up there for me. Yes. So we'll have a video checking out. Make sure y'all subscribe and have your bell notification set. That way you can be updated when I do drop this content. But hey, fam, as you see from rotation, it was a great week, man. Great compliments. I felt good. I was in the gym almost every day except for one day. It was just a great week overall as far as growth, and an even better week for fragrances. Let me know what y'all had on throughout the week. Let me know what y'all think about this video and some of the fragrances that I had lined up. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed. That's it for greatness. We out.